Okay, you let him back into that fight, and that's his round. I need you to go back out there and win this round.
ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth, cause I'm trying to bid the goal, and the vibes don't lose.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. Rocky The Rock. Rocky Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton Block.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking. When the bell rings, there will... Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. No rest for the weary. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
Oh, man, you got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You got to
Oh, my God, Johnny! Usyk might go down here. What an upset! A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
And they figure out the combination to this cinch.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice lead hook. Look at that left uppercut. Misses with the straight left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
exchange punches. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think they're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Nice counter. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tack for tack. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The courage on display here is incredible. Good counter punch. How about that time counter shot? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Very close round with hold it right there. Usyk. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the best.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think of...
Let's get it started in round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. So close with that uppercut. Missing with the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second.
Here we go to the 4th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough flash round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You can't score with that uppercut. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. His stamina is off the charts. That counter shot lands. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been wrapped. The unified heavyweight champion is down. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
That's luck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be... And there's the bell for round 5. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He misses with that straight left. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Usyk. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Trying to land that jab. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that. There's the bell for round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
You'd like to see more jabs. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Just misses with that left uppercut. Gargano in trouble. Do you believe this? No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone and shot. There's no way he's going to finish this.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweet.
Here comes round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight.
As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
A shot.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the Samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really neat. Very beautifully, very alliterated. A little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. A little battle raps for you. So alive. So come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. 2 nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein of gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane Iris stylish, same shoe in different sizes with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight.
was that? What are you doing? Come on! You're switching off! Get out there and switch on! Get this boxing back together! He was coasting this fight and now you're letting him back into it.
And back.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
We got a
General's back in the building. Trust. Tell her man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time. Up first is Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks, trimmed with white, the Sandman. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
What a night it is. You can hardly hear yourself speak. The atmosphere, the people at ringside. This is ridiculous.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? The straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Defense is not an option for these two. Crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about it.
And he scores with the counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. One punch could change everything in this battle. Pull it right there. And we may see a stoppage here. The Sandman is down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.